Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we are going to talk about Dungeons and Dragons, and we are going to talk about the Lego release day for September 1st, which included the Lego Dungeons and Dragons collectible minifigure series 71047, which had 12 brand new Dungeons and Dragons minifigures. And we're going to specifically talk about the Harry Potter crossover. So I had a blast at the Lego release day. I waited in line for 3 hours to get my. I thought that the mall would open at 10 a.m. It didn't open until 11 a.m. I signed up for a 3 hour wait, right? But the people were amazing there. It was really, they were very nice, and they were a really good time talking with people about Harry Potter. Now, why the heck was I talking about Harry Potter on a release day? Well, so one of the things is I am learning. So I am a dungeon master, right? All dungeon masters and all dragon masters now share space with the Lego community. We want to buy Lego minifigures to use them as miniatures in our Dungeons and Dragons games, but the Lego community, who have absolutely no interest in playing Dungeons and Dragons, want these Lego collectible minifigures from the perspective of owning a Lego collectible minifigure. It is a very devout community. There are people who come and buy these new series whenever they drop. And I don't know if you know this, but Lego collectible minifigures are their own series. There's been almost 30 of them. I think this was the 27th Lego collectible minifigure drop. And these specific, and these are, you're actually trying to get what you need, and they're random packed, right? Which I don't even know why they bother doing the random packs now, because there are apps that tell people what's in it. So it's really kind of odd. And I thought that there would be a stigma about using the app at the store, and that is not the case at all. Everybody uses the apps, right? Just standing there, going through and getting the ones they want, which is really strange. But what really shocked me was I went to, Lego release day. And the reason why was I was like, okay, I use my account, my Lego account, right? It's all called an insider account. And then I was like, hey, I need, and then you get double points on a Lego release day. I thought that is not the case. There is a different set of, so basically everything for this Lego release day was for Harry Potter fans. So they released the Burrow. That was the big release set, okay? And if you got the Burrow released, it was a $250 set, the Burrow, right? And it was literally the House of the Weasleys, and it's not even the first time that the House of the Weasleys has been created. It's just the best. It's like the best rendition of the Weasleys' house, which I thought was really interesting, right? But because it was double points if you bought selected Lego sets, not even just Harry Potter. If you bought selected Harry Potter sets, you got double points today. If you spent over $100, you got a gift with purchase. If you spent over $40, you got a gift with purchase. And you got double points for these selected Lego sets, right? So Dungeons and Dragons collectible minifigs were being sold, but the reality is this was a gigantic celebration of Harry Potter, and the focus of this Lego release day was Harry Potter. So the people who were showing up were huge Harry Potter fans, right? And so one of the things I was able to do was I was really curious. HBO is bringing out a new series, right? And a new series. And I was like, okay, they're bringing out a new series, and each book will be its own season. So this will be much more dramatically longer than the movies, right? You don't have to crunch, 700 pages of content into 2.5 hours of movie, right? You could do 8, 10, 12 episodes, per season. But it's not going to use, you couldn't use Rupert Grint or Daniel Radcliffe or Emma Thompson, right? And the reason why is it Emma Thompson? Yeah. pretty sure it's Emma Thompson. Tell me if in the thread, in the comments, if I'm wrong. Tell me if you know. And so basically, it's Emma Thompson. And so I'd heard a lot of people were upset about this. So I asked 3 people in line. I was like, "Hey, what do you think about this new series?" And 2 of them literally used the same word. They said, "I'm open to it. I'm open to it." Right? One of them said, "Listen, my world is my Harry Potter is Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert. My Harry Potter people are Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grant, and Emma Thompson. They'll always be my Harry Potters, right?" And I was like, that's interesting because I have a love for the characters. I don't know if my love for the characters extends to the actors who portray those characters. I'm like, that's really fascinating, that is the case, right? So I thought that was really interesting. And then, I did really think that was quite interesting. And then the other one was like, I'm really open to it. And then the third one was like, I'm excited. So it's hard to tell online because you don't really always get really honest. Basically, there's so many like shadow accounts online. You don't really get honest answers. So I was very excited to hear people say that they are down for this new series. The other thing is I was able to have very in-depth, robust conversations about Harry Potter, which I really enjoyed. It was really special to me to get that and to really understand that. And it was excellent. I really enjoyed it. And it was an unexpected, and I love Harry Potter so much. So to get access to other people who are huge Harry Potter fans, more than me, which is extremely rare. I almost never run into people who are more, because usually, and you don't want to I don't like to push my nerd onto other people, like my genre interests. That's a better way to say it. I don't like to push it on other people, but I really do like to have in-depth conversations with people who have the language to have those conversations, and it's so rare. And I really, it's like kind of a big deal to me. And I really, it was Harry Potter Day for me, it was like a movie release or a book release. It gave me the same energy I got from the midnight book releases, which it was really awesome. And I had a blast, and it was really special and valuable. And I love Dungeons and Dragons because it just puts things in my life that I didn't know I wanted, and that are just a really unexpected joy, in my humble opinion. Every single word you just heard is my humble opinion. Nothing more, nothing less. What's important is when I get to hear your humble opinion when you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a fetch millennium.